students are no longer represented in the EXICOM. There is still many avenues.
Sir, that makes me a little bit curious already. So why is the EXICOM why is the EXICOM, in my experience, has been entertaining, not necessarily academic?
I will have to put that question back to you. Why did I started when I became dean in 1999? I started taking a look at what is the function of the EXICOM. It was brought up here, I think, in UPD. Kung unsa yung function, so in the past, it met almost every week. So I tried to cut that off. Because you cannot make a policy every week. You will have thousands of policies if you're doing that. So ang question ni mo is, ibalik ako ni mo, kaya ako mismo, I did not understand.
But even during especially, of course, I've been into the EXICOM only this year. But even this year, sir, when we were there already sitting inside the EXICOM, we've been entertaining a lot of policies that are not necessarily academic in nature. For example,
that is why I did not understand why administrative policies would have to be there. We will simply carrying that out as a matter of tradition, and we cannot cut that off because it's still part of UPD. Part of UPD, UPD Cebu College. So ako mismo, nasabot ko, I think it's common lang to do that.
So sir, ano yung different structures na exposed for?
I cannot explain that because dealing ko na ko yung sa organization, but it is in the manual that the university is run by the council. No? The council has an executive committee. So the council, the council, the university council has its executive committee, which is chaired by the chancellor. It's a constituent university.
sir, could we possibly get a hold of such manual?
Of course.
You have it in your office, sir.
Pero di karon.
Sir, is it difficult to implement this yung set or wala na student representation? Because in as much as you keep on asking questions, you say that you do not really understand. And so, now
No.
you're
I will cut you down. I will cut you off. I did not understand because referring to this question, sige man why we kept on practicing that in the past. I myself did not understand why it was being like that.
Sir, so okay. You said we can't just sever the ties between that kind of tradition because we were still part of
At that time.
At that time, really back then. But anyway, when we're autonomous, it doesn't mean that we don't entertain those issues anymore.
We entertain those issues, but there are avenues for that. Not the EXICOM.
So what are possible avenues for
The
that?
office of, you can do it through the Office of Student Affairs. If the consultation, the dialogue with the student affairs. These are the offices that deals with the students. That's why in the future, I don't know what will happen to our student affairs. It might be sa Diliman, it's Dean of Students tingamin. Sa Iloilo, it's Director of Student Affairs. So it's really an office created to address student issues. I don't deny you're going to attend other issues other than student issues.
Sir, I think ang end point, ang bottom line, when you put siguro na part is in stuff like that, especially in student issues related to administrative issues, hindi na ang mga student issues. I think what we're trying to say is that we hold a stake in these issues. Therefore, mag-listen we accept the fact na whatever we are opposing or stuff like that,
We are not preventing you from opposing. Did I say that?
Yeah, of course, but you did not. But point is, mag-listen me sa fact na the stuff that you're saying, mura lang siya. We are just allowed to say so, but hindi we sure if how much consideration is being placed on them.
But that is precisely that which involves a conversation, a discussion. You cannot dictate what I think, diba? Shall I allow you to dictate what I think? I cannot dictate the way you think. So, in a discussion like this, I am entitled to shape my own ideas, to take a look at certain things. You are also entitled. I respect that.
Okay, to rephrase it, sir, ultimately, in the resolution of all these issues pa, like, especially on kanang itutangka, let's take insurance as a basic example.
Oh.
Kanang, you don't discuss that in the EXICOM. You shouldn't because it's not necessarily academic, di ba?
Oh.
So, let's say for example, sir, if the issue is being brought up again, come next year, come academic year, how? Who decides?
Okay, we just don't even increase tuition on our own.
No, the
Your
insurance.
insurance is the same. If we cannot increase insurance tuition just because we want it, there should be consultation. It's the same with implementing insurance. You are the ones who will decide.
So how is that?
I don't know because in the first place, i-istoryahan na lang sa una, di man mo.
What I'm trying to say is, the venue who decides eventually, hindi mo
Hindi naman na-istoryahan kaya you don't like it. If ever it's going to be discussed, it's
Yes.
going to be discussed through the Office of Student Affairs.
Actually, the insurance is here.
No, okay. So another issue, for example, no ID, no entry, who decides that and who gets a stake, who gets to decide, something like that. You should
The kanang ID is an administrative policy. You don't like to wear your ID because of certain things. When things happen in the university related to wearing or inspecting the ID, that's a major risk. You did not like it, so did we really impose it on you? But kinsa may mas dako risk, I could do not come back to me kung mapagtangan mo cellphone, notebook, diha-diha kay dili na safe kay you do not know kung saan musod. Then that's a consequence of not knowing who enters the school.
Sir,
So no, I'm just explaining that we did not even force that on you, did we?
sir, that's why I'm confused because you're saying nandun yan ba sa part sa
Because-
EXICOM, but you're saying that it's also an administrative ang katulagin sa ID, di ba? So, bisan sa siya, dito hindi siya mabuwag na administrative o student na related siya.
Even if it's an
Administrative na policy.
Or
And mostly of your administrative policies is related to student policy. So, ang lisod siya ito na kanang administrative na wala labot ang students.
Tama mo ilabot na, pero we are not saying, we're not precluding just simply impose it or ano. The possession of an ID is administratively must be followed, no? Diba? Hindi. Kung wala mo yung ID, kung saan mo yung pag-identify sa library? See? Sorry.